Yeah, gotta post social media. Hello everybody, this is Jamie the D, and the meter was completely fucked. Oh well, here is a Welshman.
An angry Welshman or a drunk Welshman?
Um, well, I'm playing Zanki Zero, so I am definitely the mad Welshman.
Well, that's a given.
Yeah, so with me is Salted Grump, and
How you guys doing?
Zanki Zero is Spike Chunsoft's RPG visual novel hybrid. Let's get right into it. As you can see, it's got a very Legend of Grimrock style. I believe this was originally on the PS Vita.
Looks that way.
Okay, so creepy ghost girl. Yeah, okay, that's par for the course.
Giggles, random shenanigans, you know, the usual.
Yep. Oh! Now, I want you to remember that silhouette. We have a mouse pointer. We can also look around with by holding control. So all of this is tutorial messages, whatever. Whenever there's something that is meant to catch your attention, you have that. It's really hard to miss.
And yet some people will still miss it anyway.
Maybe. Anyway, like I said, holding down control and moving the mouse, you're in free look, puts you in mouse look mode. But you do snap back to the direction you were, and obviously there are constraints. You can't look more than, I think, 45 degrees any which way, and 30 up. So, an arcade machine.
So basically, this game's character has a neck that is more ruined than low taxes.
Maybe with justification. But that's for the intro. The difficulty can be changed later. They recommend hard, because of course it's Spike Chunsoft.
And they like making you suffer.
They do. Spike Chunsoft, for those who don't know, are the folks behind the Danganronpa games. The final Zero... were they actually for the earlier, Nonary games?
Fuck if I know. I'll be honest, fuck if I know. I have no clue what they did beforehand.
The Nonary games and Steins Gate. They are known for big twists, pseudoscience fun times, and tearing at your heartstrings with comically large pliers. That sounds about right.
I don't know, I'm pretty used to attempts to tweak my heartstrings. But with all the German ancestry, it's pretty hard to find them in the first place, you know?
Yep. Some of the lines, by the way, are voiced. If we talk over them, I apologize.
I was standing on the rooftop of Mashiro Garden Tower. The city nights were hot and humid entering the start of summer. A damp wind blowing under the moon.
Yeah, a scene like this never bodes well.
It bodes well for the entertainment value of everyone around us.
Well, we'll see. See if I can actually see the chat, so. So he's maybe killed somebody?
And that or he's about to take a 10-story header.
He is indeed. By the way, this is our protagonist.
He looks almost more nebbish than you.
I say nothing. Oh.
And there I stood, just wishing for the world to end.
That's the kind of wish you don't want to make in a Spike Chunsoft game.
Yeah, you know, the whole Saw, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, that and the fact that Spike Chunsoft tend to end their worlds on a semi-regular basis.
I mean, how many times has dang it Ron Paul had its world end? 5, 6 times now?
Something like that. By the way, we landed with a splash.
Well, either someone pops like an oversized water balloon full of marinara sauce, or they hit water.
Or first twist.
If this is a fucking isekai, I'm walking right out.
Haruto Higurashi, male, 25 years old. This is you, no?
We are indeed Haruto Higurashi.
Graduated from Keio University, employed at a publishing house. Guess you're elite, huh?
By the way, Grump, since you can't hear the voice, he was very sarcastic about the elite. I like this guy already.
Oh, that's right. We don't have much time. Let's begin then. Illuminate a brighter future for humanity. Right.
Wait, game? He didn't play a game before he died? What? And do we get a title drop yet? No.
Nope. I am reminded of the fact that I told you that if this is a fucking isekai, I'm walking.
Okay.
You know, you're gonna dry up like a prune if you fall asleep out here.
We...
Poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Oh, he moved. Excuse me? Hello? Hello? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John?
And yes, all of this is voiced Grump.
Morning bells are ringing, morning bells are ringing, ding dang dong, ding dang dong.
It's still really bright. So hot.
So, it's bright, it's hot, there are waves. Huh.
Called it.
Good morning. What's your name?
Haruto Higurashi.
We meet at last, Haruto.
Is this place...
Is it heaven or is it hell? It's Spike Chunsoft game, so the answer is yes. And no. Oh good, you are still here.
Just deliberately sidetracking myself to avoid wanting to punch a character in the face.
What, Sachika?
I'm Sachika Hirasaka. Nice to meet ya.
By the way, she is just as bright and cheery as you'd expect.
I'm more concerned about the hairstyle because it looks like someone dropped a duke on her head.
Yeah. Well, Sachika is an interesting character.
Yeah.
In the sense of the Chinese curse, perhaps.
Yes.
Well, yes, I am using that as my run-on joke for this.
Fair enough.
Is this place?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm thinking of, Cromarty High School.
Because you're a weeb?
Well, yeah.
Eh?
So, yeah, we can't leave because it's an island, dipshit. Yep. You have no possessions.
What?
Oh, wait, tell a lie.
Damn it.
Left. Okay.
That's
Well, on
right.
the bright side, it's pretty hard to kill protagonists. They're usually protected by their own stupid.
Except this is a Spike Chunsoft game.
I did say pretty hard, I didn't say impossible.
True. So, yes, we're living the survival life. And
How's that?
some of this will become clear very soon.
Hmm?
And I want everybody to remember that line.
Sorry.
Which one? I missed it.
Sachika's parents never were around. And of course, being a Spike Chunsoft game, there's quite the cast.
Thanks.
There's quite the cast.
Yeah.
And it is indeed a survival RPG, so we do have meters, but they're not actually that bad.
Well, that depends on the definition of a meter, doesn't it?
Let's go.
All right.
So, the...
The blue
Oh.
sky and the blue sea.
There we go. Now we get the title
Buildings
drop.
submerged in the water. And streetlights that no longer turn on. In this perfectly clear, apocalyptic world.
And so, our protagonist's newfound friend appears to be a 10-year-old with one arm and one leg.
My
Yes.
weekend has come to an end.
And title drop.
Honestly, I've seen worse concepts to start with.
Yeah. So...
It's still an isekai, though, so I'm going to be extremely rude to it.
The destination is...
We have a map.
Ow.
We go ow when we hit a wall.
Do you at least do any damage when you hit a wall, or are they being forgiving about that?
It depends. Ah, yes. They won't let you go anywhere without picking up the wall. We have stamina, we need to eat, we need to get food.
Maybe this will come in handy.
Right.
And apparently you have an inventory of a grand total of 7 slots.
Yes, you do.
Probably including shit like your weapons, your armor, your 3 accessories, so it adds up.
It does. So, yes, all the buildings are in ruins, and we have the obligatory apartments over there for us to live in.
Apparently with all the doors boarded up.
No, that's not the garage. The garage is to our left.
Yeah, I was looking at the dorm directly ahead, though.
Oh, no, they're not boarded up. They're just, like, crap.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Crap is crap.
This place.
Yeah. So, yeah, very familiar looking garage. That we remember as empty?
Satches.
Well, I mean, you can only remember so many things, right?
Rio!
Especially when, you know, you died. This is Rio.
I see he also has stupid anime hair syndrome.
Many of them do.
No. Yeah.
Oh, that was poorly brought up, just like the rest of me.
Let's go!
So,
Hey.
headband guy Rio is, as he'll tell us later, a bondage artist. And this is our
Hey
cast.
everyone! We got a newcomer here.
Welcome!
Oh, you're the serious type, aren't you?
Now we take bets on which one is murdering the others.
All right. Why don't you start by telling us your name, age, and profession?
I'm not even laying money on that one.
My, it's like you're taking him in for questions.
Okay, so I figured that the
welcome
most
him with
bright and
words of
cheerful
love.
and chirpy is probably a secret sadist, which means that the one that is the most depressed looking is probably the one that's actually shanking people.
I really don't think we should be eating him.
Yes, they're already talking about cannibalism.
Welcome to Garage Island. And
Ah, there's no party like a Donner Party.
Oh, Grump. Grump.
yeah,
You knew I was gonna say something like that.
So, Sachika was the first awake.
I'm your senior.
Also,
So,
My.
also, hot damn.
yeah.
I do like Muscle Doctor.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
So,
Classy looking woman.
a classy sounding woman. Either way, she is actually an elite.
Well, you know what they say, eat the rich.
And since the rich eat well, I don't know. Anyway, since
I'm Fat Albert.
oh dear,
The scary thing is that I can do the voice pretty damn well.
Look,
yeah. So we don't believe the situation. Obviously.
Well, more evidence that anime protagonists are stupid.
wait.
Do we have any proof that we haven't been kidnapped by everyone else here?
Answer me, please.
now.
Meanwhile, I have been quietly laughing my way through what happened when the Harry Potter fandom and the Kantai Collection fandom collided.
Oh dear. So, TV is about to give us a message.
Well. Huh?
Yeah!
And one of the channels
Hey!
always plays a cartoon.
See?
Oh boy. This is the part of the stream I've not been looking forward to. So, yeah, it's a Magic TV, not even plugged in.
Well, to be fair, they flat out said that nothing electronic is working on the island anyway.
Yeah.
Found it.
TV time! Lots of talking, and oh god, these two. There's a fourth thing that Spike Chunsoft is known for.
Bullshit.
I was gonna say, the occasional bit of weaponized what the fuck.
So, bullshit. Because remember, I used to play Drakengard. I am used to what most people call what the fuck.
Yep, well, fair enough. Buckle up.
Hey,
I won't even need to buckle up.
time for
It's just tame compared to my madness.
Congratulations on clearing the mission, everyone! We left some food for you as a reward, so be sure to share with each other. Look, Sho! Our friends are all together at last!
Yay! This is awesome, Mirai! Our fight is just beginning!
You're right, but you make it sound like we're getting canceled already.
Boy, I'm getting nervous. I don't know if I'd make a very good assistant.
He's really digging in there. I think you're a bit too lax.
Now it's time for
What's
your
he
next
doing,
mission.
digging for
Let's make
gold
a
or
toilet.
dirt?
Okay, go!
Yes.
Hold on! You're going way too fast.
Let's make
I didn't mean the way you talk. We need to introduce ourselves first.
What? Again? How many times are we going to do this?
We haven't introduced ourselves to Haruto yet. We need to do these things properly. The rest of you already know our names, right? I'm Mirai, the herbivore mascot and host of Extend TV.
I'm the assistant, Sho Terashima.
Why did you start getting nervous all of a sudden?
This is bad, Mirai. I'm about to pee my pants. I'm quick on the trigger, so...
Okay, I'll be honest, that's what the fuck and more.
Don't
really
worry.
bad cringe
I'm wearing
comedy.
undies.
Mm-hmm.
I think that just makes it worse. Ahem. Let's get back on track. The objective of Extend TV is to act as guides for all you last remaining survivors of humanity. We're here to make sure you all survive on this Earth that's now been reduced to ruins.
Well, humanity's
Last
fucked.
survivors
Yep.
of humanity?
You see, humanity is now extinct. All except for you guys left on Garage Island.
What? No way! You're joking, right? Please tell
It's
me
not
you're
even
joking.
anything fancy, it's simply the fact that you need about 500 breeding pairs to maintain
Yeah.
genetic diversity,
I've
otherwise the
explained this
species
to you a
dies out
bunch
due
of
to
times, Shell.
inbreeding.
I'm really
Huh?
Well,
How are we supposed to guide them? We only exist within this TV show and live in a completely different world than they do.
Oh, so you're aware of that somehow.
I mean, probably
we
the
guide them by
closest
assigning
a
them
species has
missions
ever
to clear.
has gotten to dying out and not actually succeeding at dying out from inbreeding is the cheetah. And that's because they had a
Even
near
with our
extinction
guidance,
event.
There's no way ordinary people can survive in the harsh world out there.
But as a
Why do you
result
get
of
so
that, that's why they have so
frustrated?
many issues
Don't
and
worry,
complications
they all
regarding
have a special power.
propagation within captivity and all
It's a
that. It's
gift
very much a
from
matter
God
of the fact
himself.
that the
The
cheetah as a
XT on their
species had a
belly
really
buttons.
tight squeeze on its genetic diversity and went from genetically robust to almost as bad as the Habsburgs.
We'll explain more about the X keys later. For now, you'll need to build your base of operations.
And there's your random trivia for the day.
It is.
Leave this to your trusty assistant. Here's the next mission. Become a pop idol!
What is this, X Factor? You said it right the first time. We're going to have you all build a basic toilet. Without a toilet, something terrible could happen. Just like what happened to Show.
Flatter me all you want, but I don't have another job left in me.
Actually, I meant that yours is a bad example.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to hear any toilet etiquette from you, Mirai. You poop wherever you walk, don't you?
Hey, I use the toilet too. I even use the bidet afterward.
No wonder your butt is so clean.
My commentary about this being cringe comedy remains accurate. I'm
Don't
not
look
seeing
at
much
my
in the line
butt.
of WTF.
Okay, that's enough. Time to say goodbye. Remember, kids,
Illuminate!
a brighter future.
For humanity!
Bye-bye.
They ease you in. I'll grant you that.
What about this?
If the characters don't at least say, what the shit is that crap? Nope.
No, they've had to deal with this crap for about 3 to 5 days now.
No.
Plus, you know, the shocks that they already know but we don't.
You got it?
And of course, the mysterious X key. For
That's
some
right.
reason resembles a D-pad on a Vita.
Why, you?
Right. No.
Hey! See? What the hell?
But these are our X keys.
Since when is...
So it's a bomb.
Nope. So, what sort of things don't have belly buttons but look like humans, Grump?
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
That's one answer.
Triffids.
Well, arguable.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the ones in the novel kind of hollowed out human bodies and wore the skins as suits to
Yeah.
disguise themselves.
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
So, nobody here currently knows what that is. But
This isn't a gesture of submission, you know. Just want to avoid unneeded suspicion.
Yeah, we all doubted it until we saw for ourselves, too.
This is kind of embarrassing.
While you're at it, feel free to gaze upon my chiseled abs.
I might have lost some weight. As you can see, we all got one of these.
Well, all except one.
no. She's got one and we'll be seeing it soon enough.
Also,
Lewd. That and she's wearing a skirt, so it's a matter of modesty.
Mm-hmm. So, they currently think it's like a reality TV show, except an illegal one.
So it's the Truman Show writ post-apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Nah.
In that case...
The thing is...
Yeah, on an island. Power don't
In
work.
the middle of nowhere, with
Yeah.
no coordinates.
Yeah. No public phones that work, anyway.
No cell phone.
No cell phone.
Even if they had a cell phone, no cell signal.
Yeah. I'd assume based on the wreck towers, yeah.
I mean, then there's the fact that, Blondie's prosthetics should blatantly not work at all.
They shouldn't.
Oh yeah.
And then the music suddenly becomes hopeful as they realize, wait, food!
Well, let's put it this way. If there's food being supplied, obviously humanity is not extinct, or the robots that took over wouldn't need us. Welcome to Amazon Biodrone. You are working in shipping. You must proceed to complete 30 boxes per minute, or you will be executed.
I'm... Even though this line is not read, I can almost hear the emphasis.
Look at these luscious locks.
Okay. So, yeah, slow start. I know.
Should I just assume that every character is a pervert?
No.
I will take that no and turn it into a yes.
Of course he would. So, might as well save, even though, like, I've got saves. What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll live.
By the way, space is back. No, I don't know why either. It's not the only example of strange keybinds we'll see tonight. But...
And a spike.
Well, normally they're much better about that. But, yeah, here's our arcade cabinet. Which, yeah, it's the extend game.
I guess it wants to extend something.
It does want to extend something, but we can't extend something yet. And Rio plays video games. So...
I'm Ryo Mikajime, an up-and-coming artistic virtuoso. I'm a bondage artist.
There we go. He's a bondage artist.
Huh?
Yeah.
Artistic expression, my ass.
No. You can totally do artistic things with rope. He's even wearing some shibari ties. Which, if you do it well, is both comfortable and aesthetic.
Yeah.
But, like many people, Haruto doesn't really get it.
Yeah.
I'll look at it this way. If it floats one's boat and it's done entirely consensually, more power to the person.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I've always been, what's the proper term? Neutral in most aspects, haven't I?
Nope.
So, anyway. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That is a pretty broad generalization.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yep. The water tower, by the way, is not really a water tower, it's a miniature desalinization plant.
I mean, it's not really miniature in that regard.
Yeah, but, like, desalinization plants normally are, like, entire buildings.
Which is true, but at that point, you're looking at something
That's right.
Still, we have the technology to basically
No.
compress a water tower to the size, a desalinization plant, to the size of a water tower with basically 3 pipelines.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, we need rope to help build the toilet. We also need another item.
Yeah.
And everyone is 25 or 24 except Sachika.
Huh.
To be fair, she looks like she's 12.
Uh-huh. However, well, again, this is a Spike Chunsoft game.
Yeah.
I'm going
Which
to be
means
saying
she's
that
probably
a
a
lot.
robot.
Robot, clone, actually the villain, like, there's a lot of choices.
Eh?
And yes, the end game can indeed power on at certain points. We've already saved, so we're okay.
Let's check the map.
What we need to do now is do the obligatory stuff. Includes meeting the muscle doctor and rich lady. And getting some rope. Oh, and also our first combat.
Oh,
Haruto.
No.
Oh
No.
boy.
Well,
So, yeah, just like in Danganronpa, we each have our own rooms.
it's not like that.
One hopes that the property of having one's own rooms kind of minimizes the opportunity of murder.
At point.
Also, the term shapely is the game's polite way of saying, yes, she is pudgy.
Dunno.
Well, mostly based upon the fact that her sprite seems to be wearing a corset.
She's, yeah, she's wearing Gothic Lolita style clothes. Yes,
Hey.
and obviously his hard object is a stethoscope.
that's love.
Lewd.
Muscular Man, Muscle Doctor is...
Huh?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
A lech.
Look, he's into hand-holding, man.
My name's Mamoru Ichio. Believe it or not, I'm actually a
That's
doctor.
not that lewd. I've heard worse.
yet, so he's not actually a doctor. He's a doctor in training.
Don't tell me.
And, yeah,
Well,
he does indeed like to show off his guns.
Sun's out, guns out.
Oh, yeah. As you might have guessed, she likes to put things in the worst fucking
Hey.
way. Unique.
Yuma.
Yeah.
And that's a polite way of describing it.
Yeah.
I am Yuma Mashiro, the woman with the
Oh dear
childbearing
god, I have
hands.
just found something that is horrifying.
Please don't.
Remember
Preemptively.
Langrisser?
Please
Remember
don't.
Langrisser? Really good
Preemptively.
RPG?
Yes.
Huh?
Someone's turned it into a gacha.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
yes. Her like
That's right.
skill is being really rich. I believe the correct term is Zaibatsu.
That's specifically for criminal organizations that use a corporate entity as a front.
I apologize.
To be fair, considering the Spike Chunsoft world, that's probably more accurate than we might surmise.
Maybe. Yes, so for all that
Let's see.
for all that she is Yuma, she is at least someone who will help.
That's true. That's love.
And he will do that a lot.
Excuse me. Yuma.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Yeah.
Yeah, she overhydrated. Which,
Thanks.
to be fair,
Well then.
is a risk. Like, when things are really hot, you do have that urge to drink a lot of water.
It's possible to. It is actually possible to overhydrate, and some people have even died as a result of it.
Yep. Yeah, so...
For example, drowning is technically overhydration.
It is. Yes. Keep looking around, get into the combat tutorial. Here we are. Oh, wait, no, it's the water tower. So, obviously this is the getting around and meeting people.
Oh, my name is Rinko Susukino. I work at my family's flower shop.
By the way, we will be relying on these people not very soon, because obviously there's a lot of talking, but...
So basically, you have to spend a whole lot of time making certain they're happy with you.
More skill management.
Huh.
So, yeah, it is a small
Don't tell me.
desalinization plant.
Yes.
And it gives us 1 bottle of water a day. We've already had our bottle of water, so,
Hang on a second. 1 bottle.
Yes.
per day.
Yes. Yes.
As
Per person.
in,
Per person.
so per person per day.
Yes.
How big of a bottle?
I'm assuming at least a 2 liter.
No.
At least with a 2 liter, the person will be able to reasonably survive, but be slightly dehydrated in an incremental amount per day, depending upon how hot it is.
Yeah. So,
What if?
and that is a very good what if.
No. Haruto.
Yes. If you're stressed out, we're gonna get another tutorial now.
Running away like a criminal.
Okay, so when your character has a lot of stress, our stamina will decrease faster. That will become important once we actually get to exploring.
And actually getting stressed.
Basically, don't get stressed.
Destination is...
Because, like, all sorts of bad things will happen. Including you have a limited amount of stamina per day. So,
Well, I mean, you haven't used a single iota of it yet, so
Let's check
the
the
game's
map.
being nice for the moment.
for the moment, we haven't got
Well,
out of the
yeah.
tutorial. Anyway, we need to go...
There's a reason why I said for the moment,
What's
because you
this?
know full well that
are
any
we?
sort of game that uses a classic grid-style system like this is going to take zero issues with bending you over a barrel and really just hammering into you.
Yep. So, Sachika. She is drawing up the plans for the toilet.
Haruto.
You dig a hole, you plant 4 walls around, well, 3 walls and a door around it. You maybe put a roof over it, and you make certain there's a seat that doesn't have too many splinters.
So, Rio and Rinko are looking. There's the plan. That's a plan.
Honestly, just eyeballing it, it looks a lot like she's created essentially a chemical toilet to basically keep the smell down and create fertilizer. I'm basically on the spot.
Yes. Which is why we've asked her to simplify it. But that's our first clue that
Excuse
something's
me.
up.
Are you okay?
And our second clue is incoming.
I'm still wagering she's secretly a robot.
Maybe. Anyway.
Well, it's not like that she's a robot.
No need to worry. It's okay.
Eh?
But... therefore...
What are you...
check out my stomach. This is Sachika's X-Key. You can get a little closer and touch it if that would help you trust us. Come on, take a better look.
Yeah, all right, I get it. Cover yourself up already. No!
It's Sachika.
What?
Haruto.
Real.
Huh?
Thanks.
Yeah.
And sudden music change.
I wouldn't know. I've had to mute the stream so I can actually talk.
I know. Yeah, it went from the threatening music,
Are you okay?
when Sachiko was
No.
being different.
You mean lewd?
The Sachiko that everyone forgot.
Yeah.
I can't find any rope. Bitch, you're wearing some.
That's... No!
Alright.
That's in use! No!
Wah, wah, wah.
Like this.
Probably got 20 meters under there.
No.
Well then,
Okay, 10.
So,
Sachika.
almost an hour, cool. So, we are actually almost done with the tutorial. One more place to go. By the way, those crossing folks seem to be directing us somewhere, but we don't know where yet. And unfortunately, it doesn't become important yet. But time for our combat tutorial.
What? Good grief.
now.
What?
See?
Oh my!
Yeah.
Eh?
Let's go.
Huh?
So, we're going to take on a goat with a pair of sticks.
Look.
Just want to get that out of the way.
Oh, I guess it's a gruff goat, huh?
Yes.
They're all gruff. Like, they haven't had to deal with humans for a while.
I'm Zen Kubota, a farmer from a countryside deep in the mountains. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I think most humans stop dealing with humans after a while.
They can do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm Minamo Setouchi, a 25-year-old Ryzen police sergeant.
Yep, she is a sergeant. I suppose that's not so meaningful, except in terms of skills, but...
It's more a matter of seniority and skill. So she's been a cop for at least 5 years to be a sergeant.
Yeah. So, yeah. Apparently she wanted to be a cop since small, so cool.
Hey!
Leave it to me.
Well then.
And very brief combat tutorial. Well, once we picked up sticks and used them. Yep. Stuff. So,
We need this, right?
place things in hands. Hold right click to tap it to attack, or right click to perform charge attack. We can break parts on people or monsters, and we can perform a charge attack with multiple people to, well, do lots of things.
I'll hold it.
Okay, here is our go.
Waiting for my chance! They won't get back!
Oh! Didn't break the horns. I mean, we got it. And it briefly got us.
Nice!
Oh.
Well, to be fair, it's always going to get your goat.
No.
Well done. I would slow clap, but, you know.
No, go ahead. Enjoy
Well
the
then.
pun. Wallow in it.
So, anyway. Farmer guy knows how to butcher
No.
animals.
Normal farmer wouldn't normally do this. I will point out that I still have a small knife scar on my right hand from when I was gutting a deer and the knife slipped when I was pulling the heart out.
Yeah.
See?
So yeah, it's very much a case
Excuse
of
me.
every farmer knows how to butcher an animal.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Alright.
So, we're gonna loot the goat.
You like me?
You're annoying.
Well. Yep.
Damn it.
Will I become a monster? Well, you already were.
Maybe this will come in handy.
However, there's one more item we need.
I'll hold it.
And yes, we have a weight limit. It is not an item limit, but a weight limit. Grump.
So basically, your character's a noodle.
My character is a noob. So.
Squishy noodle.
He is a squishy noob.
Haruto.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mr. Goat!
For real?
Wait!
It's so cute, it's so covered in blood.
Yeah.
What? Well,
Huh?
no.
Listen here.
Aw.
It's like this.
Aw.
Yeah!
Okay. We are actually the ones who build the thing. But first, we have to learn about skills. We have lots of skills, except we don't for tutorial purposes, but we will have skills. Any second now. Yep. Go back with your space. Remember, space is return.
Okay, so basically you actually do have a base expansion mechanic. This is relatively unique, actually.
Yeah. So is the combat mechanic.
Honestly, the combat reminds me very heavily of Legend of Grimrock, combined with a little bit of Monster Hunter kids who can break shit.
So, yeah, we are currently an adult. We have days elapsed, and that looks suspiciously like a timer. We have middle age. We have senior aptitude. But we got lots of skills. There's a lot of skills here. Anyway, we can come back here to relieve our bladders, which we do for stress, because yes, there are the meters. Congratulations!
And look at that whack of tutorials that just popped up out of nowhere. Just bloop!
Yep.
Yeah. I love it.
Triumphant music!
Haruto!
Excuse me.
I'm not sure. But...
Insert Final Fantasy Victory theme here.
It's about the same level of brightness, yeah.
Because you just dropped a deuce.
Thank you.
No.
So,
Definitely.
part of the reason we are working so hard is because it distracts us from, well, this.
And the fact that half of the characters were... yeah.
Yeah, that too.
It's not like that.
Ta-da!
I do appreciate the minor theatrics Yuma has there. Speak of the devil while trying to make horns with her hair.
Yuma! Yes.
In that case...
Yeah, I just got texted. Hang on a sec.
No props.
Yeah.
Yuma! What is it? Well, you see...
Okay, that's fixed.
Okay. So,
Thank you.
yes. Obviously, a dirty toilet does nobody any good. So... Ah. So, question for the class, or people who eventually get Zanki 0, despite the slow tutorial. How the heck did she just know about the TV?
Well, I would wager that the control pad, called her former belly button, is what's allowing the AI controlling this shenanigans and fuckery to essentially temporarily puppet a person and say, look, this.
Maybe.
It's probably the most plausible explanation you'll get out of a game like this.
So, yeah, the channel does change after every episode. Time for more Extend TV.
Hey, kids! It's time for Extend TV!
Meanwhile, over on Twitter, someone claims to have gotten Ultima 4 running on the center console of the Ford Focus.
Interesting. Okay, so this is a talky bit.
Now we have a water tower, bedrooms, and a toilet all ready to go! Piece of cake. I guess the survival stuff isn't as hard as it seems.
But don't let your guard down. The humanity restoration mission is just beginning.
Gulp. So it's finally starting.
Once upon a time, over 7 billion people lived on this Earth. But now, the human population is down to 8. You guys are the only ones left in the world. This grand plan to revive the dying human race is known as the Humanity Restoration Mission.
Whoopsie. I got all worked up, but I don't actually know what you're talking about.
That's what I thought. Let me explain. Do you know what a human clone is, Sho?
Of course I know what a loan is. My dad is knee-deep in them. That jerk always gets drunk and beats me. And every night he'd get violent with my mom and...
Oh, I see. Well, that got real dark real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Put simply,
Again,
human clones are
my
exact
commentary
copies of
about this
people.
being a bad attempt at cringe comedy.
So, if there was a clone of me, he'd look exactly like me?
That's right. Well, you're actually a clone yourself, Sho.
That's hilarious!
And I'm actually a sheep clone. You couldn't tell, could ya?
Wait just a minute. Then where's the original me?
Your original body died on the Day of Reckoning, but your mind is still on your belly.
My belly? You mean...
Yeah, that X key
Oh, I
on
guess
your belly
that's an
button is
interesting
where your
spot
mind
to
is
stuff a
stored.
cortical stack.
Yeah.
That.
Huh? What did you think I was talking about? Anyway, as long as you have the X key, you can be revived again in a new body.
Wow. This X key thingy sounds pretty amazing. Wait. So that must mean... everyone watching this program is a clone too?
That's right. And the Humanity Restoration mission can only be carried out by our clone friends.
But you know, I'm still having a hard time believing everyone is a human clone.
Mm-hmm. That's
Back
something
to
you'll
the
have
digging.
to see for yourself. So, here's the next mission.
Whoa! So we really are gonna make a clone?
Yes, but there's something that needs to be done first.
There is? What could that be?
Well,
I wonder.
Come on, just tell me already!
you see, to make a clone, you need the X key on their belly, but it won't come off unless they die. In fact, they'll die if you take it off. So in order to make a human clone...
Oh! So someone needs to die then? That's it? Piece of cake! I'm sure everyone will understand. I mean, they're all haunted by their own sins after all.
Oh, well, that's a relief. Okay, we'll see you all later. Remember, kids,
Illuminate!
a brighter future.
For humanity!
Bye-bye.
There we go. This is about where viewers who want the content warnings of suicide, violence, murder, etc. should check out.
Let's see.
A-okay.
Because this is about where the themes of the game are coming into play.
What?
That's love.
Someone's feral.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the sound off, but she was basically meat.
Again, no party like a Donner Party.
Mr. Goat!
But
This raises a very strong question. Donner Party, Donner Kebab.
No,
Yes.
no.
And now you'll never look at shawarma the same way.
Anyway, yeah, so obviously, goat that's, like,
Excuse
just
me.
been cooked over a fire with no seasoning whatsoever. It ain't
Honestly, it's not great, but to be fair, they're doing the best they can with what they have.
Exactly. And of course, it's a meal shared. But
As a bonus, it's also the fact that, well, meat.
yeah, about that. So, our next mission is for someone to die.
Well then.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And that's why
Probably
I
him.
said, content warnings, suicide, murder, violence. Yeah, check out now.
Dipshittery.
Well, that's pretty standard.
Hey!
Well, yeah, but it's a special type of dipshit.
Like I said.
Yeah, obviously nobody really wants to die.
That's true.
You're clones! We can kill you all we want and you won't care! Well, we do care because we have consciousness. Fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much.
See?
Whatever.
And at that point, you start getting into the question of what makes a person a person. Is it the consciousness? Is
I
it the
guess that's
soul? Is it the body? Is it a combination thereof? And if you clone someone with the same consciousness, are they the same person?
Don't!
See ya.
Because they'll have different experiences underwent.
Yep.
I'm not letting anyone die on my watch. No way! Zen, that's enough. Quit fooling around.
You're bleeding.
Oh no!
Yeah, grabbing a glass shard with your bare hand will do that to you.
Yeah, especially if it manages to cut into the tendons, which probably does because she says she can't move her fingers.
Yeah.
Hey!
Sorry.
Damn it.
Well...
Huh?
I'm sorry.
It's not like that.
Oh! Sachi. Then...
Right.
So, just like many other Spike Chunsoft works, basically this is split into days where we do certain things, events happen.
Meanwhile, I'm just shitposting at someone else while we're observing the game.
Fair enough. Yeah. So, that's a bit of a plot dump.
Why are we here anyway?
Yeah.
You know someone's annoyed when they say that I've stolen the title of resident shitposter.
True. So, you actually pretty much called it, Grump. Basically, their belly button is a cortical stack. And, yeah, everyone's got a dark secret. We think we know ours, but we don't know the details.
Well, I mean, it's pretty reasonable to figure out a good idea, so... But yeah, it's one of the fun parts about having a character with pseudo-characterization instead of just being a blank slate.
Yeah. There is some mystery about us.
Wake up, Haruto! You even there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm getting up.
And everyone is voiced at points.
Hey, Earth to Haruto. You awake, man?
Hold your horses, I'm coming out.
Yes, I would guess that the main character in this game would be coming out, wouldn't they?
Oh.
Sheesh. Yeah!
The game left the joke open for me. I am going to take the opportunity.
Okay, so it's time for the second big thing that happens. And the first actual dungeon.
A fungeon.
A fungeon.
Ow.
So
it's probably full of fun guys. Oh, look, you have 8 lives.
Yes. We have 8 lives. I wonder why we've got 8 lives.
8 lives, 8 people.
That too. Okay, now, before we go say hi to everybody...
There's also, of course, the fact that Friend Computer is probably keeping an eye on how many clones that get killed.
I need to remember where the water tower is. There it is. Reason being...
You'll need your dihydrogen monoxide.
We will need our dihydrogen monoxide, indeed, but we will also need to go to the shore we started at. Bumping everything
So,
down the way.
the southish shore.
There we go. Okay, oh wait, that wasn't there before.
No, actually it was. It just wasn't as close.
No, you're thinking of the one behind it to the left.
But...
Haruto,
So, here's where it gets more traditional RPG-ish.
the thing is...
Sheesh.
Amazing!
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would wager that you can find a loophole in that dungeon. Dun dun dun.
I mean, you could probably find a couple of loopholes in the dungeon.
Well, yes, there might even be useful ones.
See ya.
Yes. They certainly have uses.
Hey!
I mean, for example, a loophole. Oh look, we have found a human-shaped thing on that island. Let us bring it over to our island and kill it, so we can follow the, so we can continue our quest to follow the story.
Sorry.
No, Grump, you misunderstand. I was thinking, loopholes.
Oh,
You can put wrists through those.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking purely in a pragmatic and very dark mentality.
I know! It's a bit of a shift, isn't it? But anyway.
Well, I mean, you know me. My
Right.
sense of humor and perspective is very much skewed towards the,
Okay.
how can I traumatize an innocent brain?
You're a bad man. Okay, clue!
You like me.
Clue! The hand,
A-okay.
tendons and all, has healed.
No.
Can we say regeneration?
You have a point.
You probably could. However, regeneration has a cost, doesn't it?
Yeah, usually hunger.
Usually. There are other potential costs. I just want people to think about that.
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty much the only person here, so it's...
Right now. Like, for the viewers at home.
need more
The
cars.
potatoes, you mean?
Don't be mean.
Okay, the bad potatoes.
Oi.
And yes, I know you're currently in Ireland.
So.
No. If you want me to be a bad man, I'll tell you the joke about the Irish potato.
No.
How many potatoes
No.
does it take to kill an Irishman?
Down.
None.
Don't
Down.
tell me.
Down.
Yeah.
Bad grump.
Death game.
Now you sound like I'm gonna shed hair all over your couch.
I mean, to be fair, you are a furry man.
No.
Hey, it's the German ancestry. I grunt too loudly and I grow a half-inch of beard.
What do you think?
So, we might be able to find hints. We might be able to find stuff to help survive.
You might be able to find food.
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 Okay.
You might be able to find out why the blondie with the stupid hairstyle is a clanker.
Yeah. So one last, well, almost the last tutorial. If you've ever played a step-based RPG, you will know the basics.
Ow.
We have 4 party members in front and back. Right, who do we want to bring? Rio's alright. We know that Zen can fight. So we'll take Zen along. We'll take Mamoru. And I don't know. Who do we want to take? Yuma, Minamo, Sachika, or Rio? Or Rinko?
I'm gonna be a horrible troll and give you the useless one, Sachika.
Okay, Sachika it is. She is in the back. We have arranged our party.
Also, note the fact that she has days elapsed of blank instead of question mark.
Yes, she does. Okay, so pressing R does the inventory. Now we do the dungeon.
It's a fungeon!
And already something is happening.
So hot.
Yeah. By the way, what happens here depends upon who you take.
Which kind of makes sense. So theoretically, if someone wanted to let's play this and they wanted to show all the reactions, they would do 2 separate save files.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Or would they need 3? Because, yeah, there's 7 different characters. So yes, total of 3 different save files.
Which will then balloon.
Well, yeah, it just inflates and inflates and inflates and inflates and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. Nah. Huh?
Yeah, well. Oh, hey there, Mo.
It's not...
Okay, I lied. Because we didn't pick Muscle Doctor.
I'm not sure.
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, someone's a florist.
Good.
Yes, Rinko is a florist.
Well, yes, I actually used to be a florist myself. Then the shop ended up going under last year.
So hot.
I remember that.
And then I found out why the shop went under, and I was less angry and more sad.
Okay, so there will be enemies. There is a big building.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Is the building an enemy? Do you need to cast magic missile at the gazebo?
No.
Do you attack the gazebo?
No.
Yes.
I cast Fireball at the gazebo. That's how it goes.
Well, to be fair, the gazebo laughed it off anyway.
Anyway, so there are doors. We're not going to worry about that for now, because A, we got more goats over here.
B, goats are good eating.
Waiting for my chance! It won't get away! Full power!
Ready?
Looks like you got its horns that time.
Didn't have any. But we got some meat.
Got it!
And there's also some paper here. Cloth, even.
Shocking.
This might be useful.
Okay.
And another stick for whacking things with.
Yep. And armor. I'll have that.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, even though it appears to be little more than a crabby rain poncho. So we've got some scrap there.
Yep.
Which could probably be used for upgrades or building stuff at home or whatever. Assuming you have someone with the mechanical aptitude greater than that of a potato.
Mm-hmm. So, Mashiro Garden Tower or Private Road No Trespassing? Private Road No Trespassing.
Private road!
Yeah, damn fucking
because
right.
If in doubt, avoid going to plot.
Yep. Get as much kit as we humanly can.
And inhumanly, for that matter.
I'll take it.
So inventory fills up in back party order from what I can tell.
Well, there's also the fact that it probably goes from lightest to heaviest too, and Sachi has a weight capacity of something like 10 kilograms, so it's pretty much non-existent for her.
Yep.
Ready?
In comparison, a 10 kilogram bag of salt is
Use some more training.
about the size,
I'll hold
about
that.
20 inches tall by 10 inches wide.
Fair enough. Okay, there's our door. This is actually a pretty straightforward dungeon.
Well, yeah, it's the first dungeon. It's basically a tutorial in and
This
of
might be
itself.
useful.
Yeah. Okay, anything over here? No, this is just getting back. However, oh, hello, what are you?
It appears to be an umbrella.
It appears to be an umbrella. Cool. Oh, wait.
This is also what we know as you should probably take the time to explore every part of the grid system instead of just the majority of it.
Whoa.
Nah, if we can't see something useful in cardinal directions, it isn't going to be there.
Yeah, well, at the same time, it's kind of one of those things that causes,
Waiting for my chance.
well,
It won't get away.
people like me to
Careful.
just get slightly cranky, to be honest, because it's very much a case of, look at this giant map that you have to be completionist about, and there's no feasible
Well.
way to be completionist with. I would be an absolute bastard in Etrian Odyssey.
Awesome. What?
So, the big building.
So here's an interesting question for you.
Yeah.
If real life were a film series, what animal would you think was created with merchandising and toys in mind? Like Ewoks and Porgs for the Star Wars series as an example.
Haruto.
Yeah,
Aardvarks.
this is it.
Aardvarks?
What do
Yeah,
you
that
think?
makes sense. Pangolins, possibly, especially the young ones.
Oh, hello there, JPG. How you doing? And thank you very much for the bits.
Hey, James, how you doing?
Okay. It is Mashiro Garden Tower. We know that from a sign. She was at Mashiro Garden.
Which
Yeah.
means you probably landed on her when you jumped off the roof.
Oh God, I hope not.
Weep! Whoops!
Damn it. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Come on now.
Oh no!
As I just texted to you, James, it's basically Grimrock plus Danganronpa.
Yes.
So
By
expect all of the plot shittery of Danganronpa and the gameplay of Grimrock with some tweak.
Yep.
You know.
So,
No.
Humor remains a fatty.
Oh well.
What do you
I'm a fatty.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it is agreed that we should explore the building.
Like I said.
Oh no. No.
What?
There is a trick to open it. I can see the trick to opening it. But first we gotta take care of a goat. Damn it. So now we got a hefty cooldown on our attack.
Well, to be fair, you did try to basically get a
It won't get
four-person
away.
combo whack off with a bunch of
Power.
sticks and missed.
Waiting for my
Well, I
chance.
missed because of the cutscene.
Other enemies?
Yeah. I'd say sucks to be you, but they're
Let's take
goats
this.
and you're doing 100+ damage to them.
Yeah. I know.
I mean-
there's the
Maybe this will
machine.
come in handy.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh look.
I can't go there.
Oh, we'll want that.
I'll hold it.
What, the partition?
Yep.
Let's take this.
Ah, that's an iron fence, so it's an upgraded
Maybe
partition.
this will come in
Yeah.
handy.
We'll want one of those.
Yeah, why don't you smack
it?
that thing on the counter because it looks like a fucking gremlin.
That's the Mashiro goat.
Smack it anyway.
What's this?
I'm tempted, but
Waiting for my chance. They won't get up. Yeah!
nope. So, while we can examine some things, we cannot get behind that counter. And plot is about to happen. In fact, I believe we're coming very close to where I will end the game. Where I will end the stream.
Well, James did say something here that's interesting. The pixel items feel very out of place for the aesthetic of the actual game.
Deliberately so. That's actually a really good accessibility feature. Because they're heavily highlighted.
Humor.
So, yeah, it is still
Right.
cooler.
Haruto.
I...
Huh. For real?
Yeah. I see.
Hmm.
All right.
Fucking
Let's
Yuma.
see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I would imagine there's not a subway.
Especially not one on moving islands.
Yeah.
Rinko,
What happened?
Oh boy.
And yeah, James is pretty accurate in this regard that, in this case, the accessibility is nice, but it could have been done in a way that fit better with the design of the game instead of just being pixel icon of meat, pixel icon of whatever.
It is also thematic.
Hey now.
The arcade game, which unfortunately James didn't see, is actually kind of central to the plot.
Now.
So, yeah.
What?
It's a everyone be careful moment.
How?
Because there's traps.
Mm-hmm.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Basically, Rinko is the only one who refuses to take the TV's explanation of, "Congratulations, you're all closed and we replaced your belly buttons with cortical stacks!" Well, she's the only one to not take it at face value, so it took her to basically snap to remind people.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, at the same time, it's still very much a case of, so far she's the only one who's basically been facing the fact that, as far as everyone knows, they were all effectively kidnapped and ended up here with nothing. Except for the clothes on their backs, and sometimes probably not even that much.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, well, and here we go.
Eyeball!
Our eyes meet.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Rinko!
Yep.
But... Hey!
What the? Is it a crew
Friend
member from the show?
computer now has to decant another idiot.
That's no crew
They
member.
do.
Run!
Rinko! Haruto! We need to help them! Someone, please help them!
It's too late to save them. We'll have to leave them here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with a hole like that, they're dead. DED.
They are very DED.
I mean, it's a small miracle that they're even semi-upright at this point, because that sort of impact is very much, well, spine is severed, heart is destroyed, ribcage is crushed, lungs are probably full of holes. Yeah, it takes less than 2 to 4 seconds before the brain fails. And then she melts.
And then she melts. Flash.
Yep. Very dang it, Ronpa.
Good morning. What's your name?
It's me,
And Dorcas of Durkas just arrived. Clones aren't made to last, they're made to be biodegradable. Good man, that actually caused me to smirk.
Yep.
We meet again, Haruta.
And James has it right, and that's quite a scream from someone who just said they couldn't breathe because of all the blood in their lungs.
humanity's fate.
Yes, and you may notice that we are no longer an adult.
Our sins.
Congratulations, you're now small and useless.
Yes, we are. Welcome to another core mechanic of the game. And the cliffhanger where I'm going to leave things after the next bit of talking, if there is an next bit of talking.
Well, I'm gonna go and wander off and get some breakfast in me, so you have fun with your next game that you're about to stream, which I believe is Phoenix Wright.
Yes, I am moving on to Phoenix Wright in just a few minutes. We're going to let this intro card play.
Yeah, and James has it right. Whatever this game is, it seems perfectly weird. So, it's, as he's probably said, it's pretty much ideal for him.
Cool. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it is definitely a Spike Chunsoft game. Take care of yourself, Grump.
Yeah, you have fun, and I'll give you flack later, so all that. Anyway, for the guys who are actually sticking around, that would be James and Durkas most likely. I sincerely suggest you stick around and allow Jamie to introduce you guys to Phoenix Wright.
Because
they're
the PC.
absolutely... So you guys have a good evening.
I'm just going to let this intro play out, and then I will stop the stream, restart Phoenix Wright, and I'd like to thank everyone who's hung out. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching, and if you like the reviews, the arts, the streams, etc., then please support via themadwelshman.co.uk, where I'm going to be putting the reviews. Right. Please get to it. Oh, what do you know? Save. Oop. And talking. Okay, extend TV one last time.
It's time for Extend TV!
How do you power up if you die?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Today we're going to teach you how to make a clone.
Yeah, see these little cross things on Show and Mirai? There are brains.
That's what I'm talking about!
Please take a look at the monitor.
Human cloning, a dream mankind has been continually striving to make a reality. That dream can finally come true, thanks to the invention of the Extend Machine. This poor woman has been crushed beneath some falling debris. But there, on the deceased stomach, is a product of human intellect and the origin of cloning. The X key. Simply set it into the Extend Machine, and, with enough score points, you can extend. A young girl exits the machine. The older woman is now reborn as her younger self from bygone days. To be reborn is to be young again. A smash hit with women everywhere. A nation of longevity begins with cloning technology. For adults, children, even grandma. An Extend Machine for every household. An Extend Machine to serve your country.
This is the miracle machine from God, known as the Extend Machine. The Extend Machine allows you to come back to life in a new body, even if you die.
But they come back in a child's body, right? How lame. Mature women are good in their own way. Some people just don't seem to understand.
Oh, sorry?
Yeah, endless grandma.
Anyway, I need you to show me the stuff before we start talking business.
Sure, but can you do your job as an assistant once in a while? Ta-da! This is the Extend Machine!
Whoa! Is this really it? It almost looks just like a machine.
It is a machine. Have you been listening at all? You can use the Extend Machine to create new clones and extend their lives. Now, why don't we try extending ourselves? Would you mind dying real quick, Sho?
Sounds kind of scary, but I am the assistant after all. Bring it on! Mirai! How could this happen? Ah! No, now's not the time for crying. I need to clone Mirai. I can do it as long as I follow the script. I just need to believe in the me that believes in me.
Yeah, Sho and Mirai are a thing.
First, I'll set Mirai's X key into the Extend Machine. But do I have enough score points? Okay, good. Then I'll activate the machine. And now I wait. Come back, Mirai. We were just getting started. Wow. Do you know my name?
Sho, my dim-witted assistant.
It's good to see you again, Mirai.
I'd love to knock the teeth out of that sheepish smile of yours right now. So, as you can see, this is the power of the Extend Machine. Thanks to the X key, you can always pass on your memories and experiences to your new body.
And that's how you power up, even though you die.
Like
A lot.
how I remember being killed by Sho just now.
Wait, but you haven't gotten any younger, even though the lady in the commercial turned into a little girl.
Of course. I was always a cute little lamb in the first place.
Mirai! How could this happen? Ah!
Wow!
No.
Yeah!
Now.
You good?
I mean, I would feel a sense of security as if big hands hold against me.
Right.
It's not like that!
I wonder.
Damn it. Everyone, what happened? What happened to Wrinkle? We were both killed. Something impaled us through our chests and... Is that...
Pile of white sand.
No.
I don't know why I get the urge to say nanomachines, son.
Yeah.
Huh?
Maybe the monster was satisfied after killing you, seeing as it retreated to the back of the ruins. That's when we retrieved both your X keys and clothes, and returned back to Garage Island. We left the rest of your belongings there, though. There was a chance the monster was still around.
Well, I know. What do you think?
Yeah.
Amazing! Here!
Hey!
That's right.
Haruto, your wiener's...
Haruto's weenie.
That spiked Chunsoft tonal
Such an
shift.
impertinent wiener.
No. Hey!
See? Well...
Yeah!
Yeah.
Thanks.
Now we're a child. Okay. Then create new clones. The score necessary can be obtained by murdering things. Clones can almost... Igabane. Existences. There we go. So, basically... we want to try and die while also grabbing score. But... that's for me to do on my own damn time. We are moving on to Phoenix Wright. And I shall see you in just a minute.